Good Monday morning and welcome to AM Buffalo. I'm Emily Lampa.
And I'm Mercedes Wilson. Today we have a special show in honor of Martin Luther King Day, and his impact will be felt for years.
Not many know the history of Western New York, but we sat down and heard from our community, and then the community expressed their admiration towards the hero that is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
All right, so Damone, tell us what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. means to you.
What Martin Luther King Jr. means to me is he's an inspiration, to me at least, because I think what he did and what he accomplished was amazing, and the person that he is, and how he was treated, and how he didn't fight. He was peaceful with his protests and everything. It was beautiful.
And how do you think it will affect the future generations of young people just like yourself?
Hopefully it teaches them to be peaceful and not use violence all the time.
Yeah. And do you have a favorite quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose hope, from MLK.
And what does that mean to you?
I think that means you can accept disappointment, but just don't ever lose hope. Like if you're trying to achieve a dream or achieve something that you really want, just don't lose hope.
Tell us what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. means to you.
He was a great inspiration for all people, for many people. I believe in the things he stood and fought for. He helped organize marches to help African Americans with voting rights, desegregation, and labor rights. He sought to raise awareness of racism and end it, as well as discrimination and segregation.
And how do you think that helps young people today?
I think he paved the way for a lot of young people to know that violence doesn't really solve anything really, to just take it one step at a time.
Mm-hmm. And if you were to talk to maybe a little person in elementary school, what would you say to them about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
He was a great inspiration. Take his word for it. He paved the way to take his lessons to heart.
Yeah. And do you have a favorite quote?
I do. And so while the law may not change the hearts of men, it can and it does change the habits of men. And when you begin to change the habits of men, pretty soon the attitudes will be changed. Pretty soon the hearts will be changed. It means that I can't change the thought process of somebody, but I can change the way they look at it maybe to convince them that it isn't all that bad.
So can you tell us who Aaron Mossel is and why he is so important to this school?
So Aaron Mossel was a successful bricklayer back in the 1800s. He supplied bricks to Lockport public schools, and the brick factory he owned was actually extremely close to here, Aaron Mossel Junior High School. He is really important because of his main accomplishment, that being his many peaceful protests, which then led to the desegregation of Lockport public schools.
Wow, and how would you tie him into the work of the great Martin Luther King Jr.?
Well, Aaron Mossel, he desegregated Lockport public schools, which Lockport isn't exactly the largest town, but he somewhat paved the way for Martin Luther King's desegregation. The thing is, if he hadn't desegregated Lockport, most of the students in many of the public schools here probably wouldn't have been able to go to these public schools for 78 years.
Really good point. And is there a quote that you wanted to share?
Yes. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that.
I love that. Thank you so much.